Assalamu alaikum, grade 10 students, Mathematics 4024 for the trigonometry. And let's just see one more question from your past paper on the topic of sine and cosine rule. In this question, we have a triangle ABH, and the side AB is given as 4 kilometers. The side AH is given as 6 kilometers, and the angle B, the angle ABH is equals to 70 degrees, and it two boards. The diagram shows the position of two boards A and B. A and B are two boards, and H stands for harbor. So this the distance is basically in kilometers, and we are asked to find the angle, calculate angle AHB. So we have to mark this angle first. So this angle is starting from A and going to H and then B. So the question is asking for this angle. We have to find this angle, and in order to find this angle, we know that this is a triangle, and this is a non-right angle triangle since there is no 90 degree in this triangle. And we know that in order to solve a non-right angle triangle, we have sine rule and cosine rule, which can help us to find the missing lengths and the missing angles of a triangle. So we will need the help of sine and cosine rule. So first, we will discuss briefly the application. Sine rule is used when we have two angles and one side. So this is the first application, two angles on one side. And the other application of sine rule is we have two sides and one non-included angle. Two sides and one non-included angle. And for the cosine rule, we need to have three sides. So only two sides are given in this question. So the first application of cosine rule is cancelled. We cannot apply cosine rule according to the first condition. The second condition is two sides and one included angle. So if these two are the two sides, the included angle will be this one. So this angle, since is not given, so we cannot apply cosine rule on this triangle to find angle AHB. So we will be taking the help of sine rule. Sine rule means we can apply sine rule when two sides and one non-included angle is given. So basically these are the two sides which are given. This angle is the included angle. So these two basically are the non-included angles which we in which we have to find one of them, and one of them is given. So this means we can apply sine rule since one non-included angle is given and two sides are given. So we will be applying sine rule. And what is the method of applying sine rule? We know that since we have to find the angle, so we will be using the formula for the angle, and we will be writing angle at the top in the numerator. So I will start off with sine of angle AHB. Since I have to find this, so I will write like this AHB, or I can also write sine of H. So sine AHB will be in the numerator, and the side opposite to this angle will come in the denominator. So what is the side which is opposite to this angle? 4. So 4 will come in the denominator, and equals to, now I will find a pair whose angle and opposite side is given. So this is the next side, and the angle opposite to this is also given. So I will just write sine. Since I have to find the angle and I am using the angle formula, so angle, all the angles will be in the numerator. So this will be sine B in short form, and sine B will be divided by the side which is opposite to it, that is 6. Since I have to find sine AHB, so what will I do? I will just shift this 4. This 4 will go on that side, and I have to put the value of sine B as well in the next step. So I will just put sine, the value of B is 70, so I will just put 70 in place of B, sine 70, and it should be multiplied with 4. The answer of sine 70 will be multiplied with 4, and whole answer will be divided by 6 to get the angle AHB. So I will just take out my calculator now, and I will find the value of sine 70 first, and then I will multiply the answer with 4. So sine 70 multiply by 4, and the whole answer should be divided by 6. So it is coming out as 0.626. 0.626 is the answer of sine AHB. Since I have to find the angle, so I have to shift this sign on the other side. So I will just write in the short form, that is sine H. So since I have to find angle H, I have to shift this sign on the other side, and you know that when sine is going on the other side, it becomes inverse. So it will be sine minus 1, and inside the bracket I will write 0.626. Again, I will take the help of the calculator to find the angle. I will just put a bracket sine 626, or you can also, if you want to round it off, you can also round it like sine is 0.63. So sine inverse and answer will be equals to 38.7. Since I have got this answer from the sine rule, so I have to check for the obtuse angle as well. This is coming out to be 38.78 and degrees. So I have to check for the obtuse as well. For that, I just have to subtract it from 180, and I just have to look what is the answer. What is the answer for the obtuse angle? So I have to subtract 38.78 from 180, and let me just use my calculator for that. 180, and it is coming out to be 141.2. And 141.2, the problem with this angle is that if I'm taking 141.2, and since one angle is already given, that is 70, and the sum of these two will be greater than 180, so that is not possible for a triangle, because we know that in a triangle the sum is equals to 180. So I will be going out with this value 38.78, the acute value. So the angle AHB is coming out as 38.78.